Welcome to Bangla City SATV News. This is Nouri Alamin with the headlines. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina left Maldives for home today, wrapping up her maiden 6-day bilateral visit. Government has decided to start administering COVID-19 vaccine booster shots from tomorrow. RAB arrested Hamjalal Sheikh, one of the owners of Launch MBOvision 10, in connection with the deadly fire incident. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina left Maldives for home today, wrapping up her maiden 6-day bilateral visit. A special VVIP flight of Biman Bangladesh Airlines carrying the Premier and her entourage members departed from the Velena International Airport today. During her visit, two memorandum of understandings on recruitment of qualified health professionals and cooperation in the areas of youth and sports department and the agreement on the elimination of double taxation with respect to the taxes on income and the prevention of tax evasion and avoidance were signed. Apart from these, a memorandum of understanding on the areas of healthcare and medical sciences was renewed between Bangladesh and Maldives health ministries. Bangladesh also gifted 13 military vehicles to the Maldives as a token of friendship between the two South Asian nations. Members of Rapid Action Battalion RAB have arrested today Hamjalal Sheikh, one of the owners of Launch MBOvision 10, in connection with a deadly fire incident. His arrest followed Dhaka Marine Court's warrants for the arrest of 4 owners and 4 master drivers of the launch as a case filed by the Department of Shipping. The accused in the case are 4 owners of the launch company, Messrs. Al Araf Company, Muhammad Hamjalal Sheikh, Muhammad Shamim Ahmed, Muhammad Rasil Ahmed, and Ferdouz Hassan Rabbi, in charge master of Ovision 10, Muhammad Riyad Shikdar, in charge driver Masum Billah, second master Khalilur Rahman, second driver Abul Kalam. The shipping department suspended the licenses of the launch and its drivers. A 3-member probe committee was formed on Sunday by the shipping department that will submit a report within 15 working days after investigating the fire in the launch. The government has decided to start administering COVID-19 booster shots from Tuesday. Citizens aged 60 and above would be eligible for receiving the booster doses. The frontliners, including doctors, nurses, government officials and journalists who have been received both doses of vaccines at least 9 months ago, would also be eligible. They will get SMS from DGHS to receive the booster dose, DGHS sources said. On December 20, government began administering the COVID-19 vaccine booster shots on a trial basis. Bangladesh launched its COVID-19 vaccination drive in January to contain the pandemic that has spread across the South Asian country. At least 4 people were killed in polls violence during yesterday's 4th phase Union Parishad election. 1 person was killed and a youth was injured in police firing at Dokhin Asan Nagar Government Primary School polling center in Thakurgaon last night. Separately, a man was killed during the clash with law enforcers in Gopalganj Upazila of Sylhet, while another was killed in Patuakhali when the election results were announced. However, Election Commission Secretariat's Secretary Humayun Kabir Khondokar today said the 4th phase of Union Parishad polls were held peacefully in the country. The turnout of the voters was satisfactory, he also added. Viewers, we are taking a short break. Stay with Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back, and we are watching Bangla City SATV News. Now we bring you the international story updates. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned he will consider various options if the West fails to meet the proposed security guarantees on Ukraine. Putin has been saying Moscow will have to take adequate military technical measures if the West continues its aggressive course on the Russia's doorstep. It also asked to specify what these measures might be. He told the Russian state TV on Sunday that can be, quote, diverse. The US and its allies are refusing to offer Putin the kind of guarantees he wants, citing NATO's principle that membership is open to any qualifying country. Heavy snow caused traffic jams, flight cancellation and disruptions to train services in central Japan today, with record drift recorded in some areas. More than 3,200 households have been left without power in the region. Officials warned more snow was forecast overnight. The amount of snow is expected to increase tomorrow. That increased caution and vigilance are still required. Major roads were closed due to standard vehicles. Nearly 2,000 passengers were snowed in overnight on a local train line in the region, said the sources. Around 130 domestic flights were cancelled due to the snow. The Taliban continue to add restrictions for women, this time banning them from traveling distances further than 72 kilometers unless accompanied by a male family member. According to the Ministry for the Promotion of Virtue and Prevention of Vice, on Sunday, women seeking to travel anything other than short distances should not be offered transport if they are alone, and offers should only be made to those wearing the Islamic hijab. The latest measures also specify that the males accompanying the women must be close relatives. The guidance, which circulated the social media's network, comes a week after the ministry forced television's channels to stop showing dramas and soap operas featuring the female actors. Since taking the power August in, the Taliban have imposed a number of restrictions on women and girls, despite pledging to soften rules compared to their period in the power in the 1990s. People in Switzerland will be able to legally change gender by a visit to the civil registry office from the January 1st, putting the country at the forefront of the Europe's gender self-identification movement. Switzerland joins Ireland, Belgium, Portugal and Norway as one of the few countries on the continent that allow a person to legally change gender without hormone therapy, medical diagnosis or further evolution of the bureaucratic steps. Under the new rules written into Switzerland, a civil code, anyone aged 16 and above who is not under legal guardianship will be able to adjust their gender and legal name by self-declaration at the civil registry office. Younger people and those under adult protection will require guardian consent. This marks a change from the current set of regionally prescribed standards in Switzerland, which often require a certificate from the medical professional confirming an individual's transgender identity. Pope Francis is seeking to encourage married couples, acknowledging that the pandemic has aggravated some family problems, but urging couples to seek help and always remember three key words in the marriage: please, thanks, and sorry. Francis spent to later the married couples that was released on Sunday, a Catholic feast day commemorating the Jesus family. It came halfway around the year-long celebration of the family announced by the Francis that is due to conclude in June with a big rally in Rome. In the letter, Francis said lockdowns and quarantines had forced families to spend more time together. He offered his closeness to those families and reminded the parents that the breakup of marriage is particularly hard on children who look to their parents as a constant source of the stability, love, trust, and strength. He urged the parents to keep seeking help to try to overcome conflicts, including through the prayer. A bird flu outbreak has killed more than 2,000 wild cranes on the reserve in the Northern Ireland, an unusually high toll for the seasonal flu, the park authorities said on Sunday. In addition to 2,000 dead, another 10,000 are believed to be infected. Ohan Hatsorf, a specialist of the island of the Nature and Parks Authority, said. Dalia Nilufar has this story.
Cranes are considered as world's largest and tallest beautiful flying birds, but they are dying in Israel as virus affected them. The virus affects Israel annually, but this year's outbreak is much larger than previous years. The senior scientist described the number of dead Ukrainians as exceptional. Like every year, roughly like wild Ukrainians reached Israel since October, most stopping in the Hula Valley, an important point on the migratory path towards Africa. More than 40,000 Ukrainians are estimated to have remained in the area. The avian flu ravaging the population H5N1 has been detected in some chicken populations in northern Israel, said Israel's Agriculture Ministry. The ministry has also suspended egg sales from affected farms. It is rare for H5N1 to spread among humans, but there have been past outbreaks. The World Health Organization reports H5N1 has killed more than 450 people, mainly in Indonesia, Egypt and Vietnam since 2003. Dalia Nulfar, SATV News Desk.
Now sports news. The Players' Draft of Bangladesh Premier League (BPL) is being held at the end of the various dramas. The drafting process started at 12 noon at a 5-star hotel in the capital. 210 local and 408 foreign cricketers have been included in the draft for this year event. Another every 4 local players, 2 foreign players can be taken in the team. The franchises will be able to have maximum of 14 local and 6 foreign players in the squad. The teams were given the opportunity to take 1 local and 3 foreign players in the auto phase. Earlier on, Taskin Ahmed in Sylhet, Sakib in Barishal, Mustafizur in Kumilla, Mushfiqur in Khulna, Nasum Ahmed in Chittagong and Mahmoudul Riyad have returned to the Dhaka team at the last minute. The PPL is going to screened on January 21st and the final on February 18. Before ending, we go through Bangla City SATV News headlines again. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina arrived to Dhaka from Maldives today after wrapping up her maiden 6-day bilateral visit. Government has decided to start administering COVID-19 vaccine booster shots from tomorrow. RAB arrested Hamzal Sheikh, one of the owners of Launch MBOvision 10, in connection with the deadly fire incident. You are up to date with the Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.